Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another 3D Wednesday. For today's projects, my design team members and I are making a 3D project using a recycled item. So basically something that you might think you're going to throw away or that you're supposed to throw away. So what I came across, and the thing is I should have done this on camera in front of you, but if I take it off, I'm not going to be able to use it anymore. It'll just get wasted and I will really have to throw it away. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you what I use. I use this wire that I have here, and the cool part about this wire, I don't know what the gauge is, but you could find these at Michael's or Joann's, like in the jewelry section or somewhere like that. You could use them as a little, you could get your pencil and wrap them around your pen or a pencil. And use them as little purse hangers, or purse handles, I should say. So anyways, I was thinking, maybe I could use the same concept with what I found. Well, you know how nowadays when you buy the kids clothes, a lot of times their little tags are not connected to their the piece of clothing with like those little plastic strings, I should say. But now they're connected with actual like ribbon, or just like this looked like it was connected with a piece of leather. You see this right here. Actually, you know what? I think I have a piece of it. I think it was too big that I didn't need all of it. Let me look really quick here. Actually, you know what? I did have a piece of it left. You see like this? It looks like electrical. That's what it looks like to me. But this was wrapped in there. I forgot what it was that they had gotten for Christmas. But a lot of times I take off the tags and I just like kind of throw them in my closet. I have like this little stash of tags. And this was kind of like wrapped around the little price tag or what have you. And this was used to keep the price tag on the actual, I think it was like a little hoodie or sweatshirt they got for Christmas. So anyways, this is what I used. So basically what I did was I just grabbed it and I just kind of wrapped it around that little wire so I could shape it. So this is going to serve as a handle to my little project I'm going to make for you today. And the paper I am using is this one here by Authentique. It's a really pretty line. It has a lot of blacks and yellows in it. So anyways, this is what I'm using. And these are the other colors. It has like a little mint green. Really pretty paper. And the one I am using is just a basic one, okay? This is the back, okay? And this is the front of it. And I am also using my favorite background stamp. This is called Love Collage. I'm just going to use a portion of it along with my trifold card, which is, it's this right here. This is my trifold 3x3 card. And it has this really cute decorative edge, and this basically is on a lot of my die designs. Like you'll see this decorative edge on my fancy envelope die, my gift card holder die. So when you see this, this is basically what I have on a lot of my dies. So anyways, this is a 3x3. If you run it through your machine, it turns into a 3x3 card, like a little trifold one. You fold over twice, and it coordinates with my 3x3 fancy envelope die, which, by the way, is going to be back in stock this Thursday, people, okay? So if you've been waiting for it, it will be back on Thursday in my store. Okay, so anyways, this is called the Card Sentiments with the 3x3 trifold die, and this actually, I don't have the package in front of me, but this comes with a set of, I believe, 10 or 8 coordinating sentiments to go along with it, okay? So anyway, so that's what I am using today, okay? So we are going to do, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to grab my little mouse pad here, and then I'm going to grab my purse. Okay, this is what my purse looks like here. Let me take off this Post-it really quick. Okay, so basically what I did was I cut it out and I measured it. Let me see, I didn't write it down. I could tell you where you can make your little score lines. Okay, you can make them at 2.5 plus 1 line, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. And then you're going to go ahead and make another score at let's see, 3.5 inches. And then another one at, let's see, 6 plus 1 line, 6" plus 1 line. That's where you're going to make your score lines on here. And this will serve, and I've made these before in the past, and so some of my design team members made them as little treats. So basically when you fold it here, it'll almost fold like a little purse, okay? So what I did was, instead of this part, because it was all white, so what I did was I just cut out another piece, you know, turn it around, cut out the other piece, and then I glued it onto here, but I glued it down a little bit lower, so when you open it, it'll kind of look like a little decorative edge there on the inside, and then it'll close like that. Really pretty. So, but what I want to do, I only want to stamp my background stamp on that portion there. So I'm just taking some, because I don't want to get it at the bottom. I'm just taking some Post-it note paper, and then just kind of covering up this bottom here that I don't want to get stamped on. And then let me grab my Versamark ink here. I'm just using my Versamark. This is the Frost. And then I'm just going to ink up. Now I'm using this here. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a big old stamp press. This is the biggest one. You don't have to use the stamp press. I just haven't used it in a long time, and I hate having stuff that just sit here and not getting used after I paid for it. You could basically just leave your, like I have another example here. I have one here, okay. You could basically just get your, keep it on the actual plastic thing, you know, ink it up, and then get your little thing and turn it around, you know, rub it on, and it could be okay, but just make sure it's on the actual table while you're doing it, okay? But like I said, I need to use what I have. So, and it looks like I didn't clean this very good, to be honest with you, because I'm getting red ink on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of clean this off. See the red ink? See, since I'm going to do this on some white paper, that might be a teensy problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my little, this is just a little Ultra Clean by Hero Arts. I'm just going to go ahead and just give it a quick little spray, and then just kind of clean it off really, really good, because I don't want red to show up on there. See all that red on there? Ooh, shame on me. I never cleaned that off. Now that's really bad. I kind of wipe it down just a teeny bit, but apparently I didn't that time. So now I do have it on my little ink pad, as you could see. So I'm just going to kind of like maybe, oh, it's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about it, because the part that's going to get inked up is going to be embossed anyway. I'm going to be embossing using some black embossing powder. That's my first time using that from Ranger. So I'm going to try it out. Okay, so this should be okay. This should be good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and just get this all inked up. And when I use Versamark ink, with my stamps you usually don't have to put like tons of ink on it. But when I use my Versamark, I like to make sure it's really, really juicy, because I want a really good embossed image when I use the heat gun on it. So I like to really, really juice it up really good. Okay, so that part is done. And then, now what I'm going to do, let me grab a piece of paper here. Alright, let's just go ahead and turn it around like so. And let me take this, and then what I want to do is I want to make sure the love portion comes out on it. So let's go right over here. Okay, you see where it says love? I want to make sure that's on the cover. So I'm going to carefully align it, so make sure that gets on there. Okay, that should do. You see how it came out a little bit red because it all didn't come out completely. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not upset about it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I am just going to use this little paper here that I folded, because I want to make sure I save all of my excess. Oh, you know, oh man, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to run the embossing powder over that. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to have to take my chances and just go with it. Okay, let's get this on here. Actually, you know what? That didn't turn out too bad. Not bad at all. I'm going to grab my heat gun really quick and heat gun this up for you guys here really quickie poo. Okay, and here it goes right here. I think it came out beautiful. You see the nice and shine. And I'm very impressed. This is called the Superfine Detail Black Embossing Powder by Ranger. I actually picked this up at that local scrapbooking store. See, I was kind of freaking out a little bit, just a little bit, not by much. You see how there's black there, but I forgot, if you look in the cardstock, and this is the part that was actually covered up, there is splotches of black in there. So that's actually a really good thing to use with this. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so this is basically, it could be a treat box. So I'm going to see how I'm going to anchor my little handle in here, because this will serve as its little, how should I say, as the little handle to like a little purse. So let's see. So I could do is I can make the holes in the back portion. Let me grab my little hole punch here. Might work. Okay, I'm going to use this one here. Alright. And the cool part about it is that you could see where you're punching your hole. I don't know, let's see if there's a size of this on here. This is new by We Are Memory Keepers. Huh, I don't know if the size, I don't know what the size is, it's just the blue handle one, okay? So now, if you open up that little window, you could see where you're going to be punching the hole. And I think I'm going to punch it right there. Okay, you see right there? And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab the little handle and put it like so, and then do the same thing for over here. But you know what, this one is too long, so I'm going to give this a little trim right here. Let me grab my scissors. Okay. Alright, so this is going to go here. That's going to go there. And then after I put it in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze, use my little pliers here and squeeze it together. Sorry, I keep going out of the camera. Okay, so I just basically kind of squeezed it together there. And then I'm going to do the same thing. See, the cool part about it, it's all bendable. You know what I'm saying? So you could just, you know, adjust as needed. Okay, and then this is going to go on this side. And then this is, I'm going to squeeze this end as well. Now that I have both ends in there, and then this will close so perfectly like so. Isn't that cute? Let me zoom out so you could see. Super cute. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of embellish it a tad. I just kind of wanted to show you what I use. And let me put this in a different background because it's so, everything's so black right there. There we go. I just kind of wanted to show you the whole gist of it. Excuse me. And I might circle you and me or something. I don't know, but how cute would these be as little, like little wedding shower favors or even wedding favors, period. Throw some little M&Ms in there, some little, or something, a little Ghirardelli chocolate might be more appropriate. But I think it's really super cute. So anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my cute little recycled item, which is the little handlebar, my recycle item project today. Don't forget to visit my blog if you're watching over at YouTube at www.creativetimeforme.com, and you do have a few hours left, okay, to enter in the challenge, because you might want to do it because I have a super surprise for one lucky winner that random.org chooses, okay? I will have a link to that on my blog, and the deadline to get your projects into me is today by 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so you might want to play along with this fun 1, 2, 3 challenge. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.